Here, what's good, what's poppin', what's hit, what it is, what it do, what's up. I am Lindo, yes, and I am with
Marquise Wright Lee.
and you are here at Drop the Mic, and we are on tour. We're going to every community college in Philadelphia to get the best creatives, MCs, and poets, showing you how culture is produced and impact the people with words. They often describe spoken word as the jazz of literary arts, the last element of hip hop, and today you will see how it impacts the culture. And we have contestants all across Philadelphia to show you exactly how that happens. But first, let's talk about our judges.
All right, so as Lindo said, we have extraordinary poets in every corner of the city coming straight here to community college to give y'all the knowledge, right? But also we have an exquisite panel of judges that will be here to tabulate scores and do the technical stuff while we up here doing the fun stuff. So our judges, we have the fabulous Dr. Michelle Myers, associate professor here at the college of the English department, as well as, let's run off the list. Let's see, Michelle is in a faculty coordinator, there we go, and creator of Drop the Mic. She's in charge of the whole thing. It's great. Big boss lady signing the checks. As was a recipient of the 2024 Octavius Cato Legacy Award for Advocacy at CCP. One half member of Yellow Rage. Been on Def Jam. Been on tour. She's your favorite poet. Favorite. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy.
This is true.
But also, we have Miss Alicia Dantzler. CCP graduate, spoken word artist, on point ink is crazy out here. And then next to Alicia, we have Mr. George. Mr. George Cephas. He is a success coach here at the Cato Scholarship Program. He'll help get you right so you can get right, all right? And then next to him, we have Mr. Gary Jones. Mr. Jones is a success navigator with the Cato Scholarship Program. Mm-hmm. You want your life right? You talk to these men.
So, on deck, we have Pat Rice, but coming to the stage is John McCabe. Did I say it right? John McCabe. Give a big round of applause for John McCabe as he makes it up to the stage.
Bridget to her writer, the writer. I saw how you sat in the rain waiting, writing on damp paper on the beach, finding wordy shelters from windy thoughts, even listened secretly to the voices below our room. You've read the others over and over, making changes in their deathless prose. Words like young woman walking slowly. Did you hear the blackness when it came? Yes, you laid awake or dozing off the same. The words chosen, repeated, changed. The people going in and out of you, the work adrift, floating open for them. And you wonder what volition you have made. Did you study through to Zimmergy, or until they don't really object about the same? As when you only talked of them. What will remain when you think of the ending, thinking literally to Zimmergy? Will that do? Even faintly sweet completes your dictionary. On the pages of that book of words, it is the last. But you still drink sweet tea beneath the grapes. Business people come fixing their collars, always a little late, smiling so thinly. You ask in silence, did any read my books?
One more round of applause for John McCabe, please. Thank you again for sharing your works and your writings. All right, let's head over to the judges' table to see what they got to say, starting with Dr. Myers.
Hey, John. So you had really gorgeous imagery. I just really loved everything that you said, just really painted a picture in my mind of the scene. And you also have a really strong poetic voice, like the speaker in the poem is very strong. And I love the duality that you created between these two inner worlds, because the poetic persona is contemplating what this writer that they're observing is thinking about. So the poetic persona is in their own, right, they're sharing their own inner world and then wondering about this writer's inner world, right? And then I thought it was a really funny little ending. It was like a funny little twist at the end where it was like, okay, well, what's the connection, writer to writer? It's like, is anybody reading my book? So I just thought that was a really great way to end it. And just very playful. And I really loved that. I really enjoyed it. So thank you so much for this poem. Yeah.
Alicia?
You had a really good line that stuck with me, and it was, did you hear the blackness when it came? I really enjoyed that line. And I just feel like overall, as a poet, I think you're very well written. And if you were to put out a book, I definitely would be reading it. So thank you.
Yeah, I definitely agree. I feel like I can sit and listen to your poems all day, man. It's a great job. I love the imagery, and I just love the wording and the way that you arranged everything. It was a great picture that you painted.
Yeah, I agree with everybody else's sentiment. It was very thought-provoking, very scenic. I would have loved to see, a bit more dynamic in the delivery of it, just to help us kind of go there a little bit more with you. But otherwise, I thought everything was great.
All right, give it up one more time.
Spoken word is an incredible development of the human spirit and the sanctity of our existence.
To the stage now, give it up for Pat Ryan!
Hi, again. Okay. Slowly changing, pieces move, days come, nights go. Toast to all beginnings, many hellos, with much love to welcome. Starting again, continue always. Learn from directions, twist and turn, many choices, take a while to choose. Coming and going, come closer, alert from far away. What is this? Either way, it's gonna go. Games to play, trips to plan, selling out all the shows, many are fans. Franchise unite, friend or acquaintances, like, dislike, or love. All of me, each one knows.
How you feeling?
I'm good.
Do you feel like you got revenge this time?
I feel like I continued.
Well, let's see what the judges say about what you did today. I think you did a good job, but let's see what the judges say. They can be harsh. They can be deadly. Okay. No, they're here at community college. They're great people. All right, so we're going to start off with Alicia.
So I feel like I think you have a really great ability at writing, and I would love to see you take some of that energy and put it into the performance. I know it's there. It may be because you're shy and you're getting comfortable, but your material, you have the words, you have even your voice is pretty good. So if you take that and put it into the actions, it will bring so much more life into the pieces because they're dope poems. And I appreciate you sharing that with us.
Thank you.
Greg? Pardon me.
Yeah, and just to add to that, I think that it will really add to the poem as you kind of step outside of your comfort zone, you know. But I feel like you definitely did more than your first poem. I feel like you came out a little bit more.
Which I want to see some movement.
Right.
All right,
The more you come out, I feel like it really brings out what it is that you're trying to say in a poem. But overall, it was a great piece. I loved it.
Thank you.
I agree with everything they said. Yeah, same note I gave you the first time. I want more personality. I want to get to know you more. I've gotten to know your way with words. I got to know your way with just kind of painting that picture and kind of bringing us into your mind. But I want to get more of the person that's behind it. But again, great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the structure of this piece. Right, they were short, like rapid fire lines, and it almost like sounded very staccato like choo 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 choo. Like the lines came out kind of like that for me, and I really enjoyed that. But again, as someone who is a performance poet myself, right? So I notice how other poets their stances when they're on stage, and this time, so the first time you're up there and you held like your phone with both hands like a shield, right? That's what I told you the first round. This round you were like this with your phone, so like it was almost like you were hugging yourself with one arm and then holding your phone with the other one, and I was like, oh, okay, well, I don't know, is that like a protection, like is that a protective barrier? I don't know. Yourself could be self-love, could be self-love, maybe. So I don't know. I guess more into just to echo what other judges have said, like more intentionality in terms of like your body language and your posture and right how you're delivering through physical gestures to align with what you're saying in your poem. Yeah.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
They told me to, more hand gestures, and they like not use my phone, but like put your phone down, not use it as a shield and speak, speak more. So I noted it, and we'll see what happens.
On deck, we have Mel Love, but coming to the stage right now is Lil Rock. Let's give a big round of applause for Lil Rock.
Thanks, everybody. Alright, let's start. When pain hit that close to home, you feel that shit inside the crib. How you really feel about him, Ray? I can't see he dead. He was crying when he was young. They put abortion in his head. Had a gun and still died. Why I gotta pick a side? He don't know dumb shit, but that's still my baby slime. Brothers forever, we ain't even got the same mom. Had to learn when I got older, blood don't make a bond. Little shit I peep, had to zoom in like a picture. Speaking on pictures, obituary pictures. Lost in dimensions, gone in the instance. Kazi still my dog, him and bro had some tension. No social then, but now and they'll kill you for a mention. Seeing how you act under pressure, I kept my distance. Caught myself fucking up like damn, I should've listened. No sky beam, I'm viewing this shit in the trenches. Walked the same street where some died, I can't forget it. Yeah, lost my best bud, I was Michael, he was pimping. You only feel taught if you really pay attention. You gon' feel bud, he gave you pounds just to flip it. Never think of me like them, cause I'm the hottest, don't forget it. Never kill me, but they made me sit and win this. Know some SOBs, they bound to stand on business. Had a rocky start, that's why they label me beginner. Yeah. Tell me that you love me, but you cross me once again. The scary part about this shit, they call it locking in. Bro locked in a box, he like a boxer in the gym. He wanna live that life, but he still got a mini him. His son never, he still got a mini him. His son not gonna remember him. Flexing and flashing, he said he feeling like he Sim. He never scored a bucket, but he touched the rim. When pain hit that close to home, you feel that shit inside the crib. How you really feel about him, Ray? I can't see he dead. He was crying when he was young, they put abortion in his head. Had a gun and still died. Had a gun and still died. He was crying when he was young, they put abortion in his head. Had a gun and still died. She asked the truth, instead I lied. Probably would've beat it, but he stuttered in his lullaby. Trying and failing, that's the type of shit that'll make you cry. Strength mixed with fear, they said I ain't had no choice. We been broke all year. Found one more me seeing it mirror. 12 juries. One said yeah, he ducked. 12 juries. One said yeah, he ducked the chair. Death penalty gone, he coming home next year. Thanks.
Round two is here, baby. All right, let's take it to the judges. George, what you got?
Yeah, that's good stuff, bro. I really felt that one, especially like me being like a teen parent and stuff like that, like and contemplating abortion and stuff like that. That was something that kind of resonated with me and what you were saying, and so I just appreciate it, man. And I'm looking forward to seeing your growth as an artist, man. So keep pushing, man.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Yeah, I see. I see a big improvement from the first round. I think you definitely put more dynamics in it. I think you put more of yourself into it. I think you had you kind of delivered it with more confidence. I saw you kind of hit a bit of a. You were kind of rocking with it. I think you kind of really found your pocket in there, and I think it really enhanced what you were saying. Again, very very vivid, very kind of like a glimpse into my world, very like diary like. I think you you did a good job of kind of displaying like the beauty and the ugly and kind of like the beauty within the ugly in a way with what you were saying. So I thought, again, you're a talented writer. I would love to hear this on a beat. I would love to hear how this kind of develops, and I would love to see you actually perform this on stage as a full, kind of like a fully realized song. Great job.
Thanks.
Yeah, I want to agree with what Mr. Gary just said and kind of expand on that. I really think that you're a great lyricist. I mean, just in terms of the content of your work, it's really amazing. Like these really honest, authentic, meaningful messages, and you do it in such a really great way that draws the audience in, right? This storytelling, like you have this really great storytelling style, really wonderful rhymes, right? Just a great flow, wonderful musicality again in your voice. I'm just wondering, like, have you tried like actually like spitting this over a track? Like, have you like over beats?
I actually I wrote them all down, but I got the beats to them, so that's
Okay.
what throw it off a little bit when I don't hear the beat. But
Yeah, I was wondering if that was like, part of what was going on with you. But I would love to actually see this like on a stage with those tracks, you know what I mean? And like see how you come out, like, you know what I mean? Like how your performance and your delivery style changes, like when you have the music, when you have the track underneath the rhymes, right?
Yeah.
Underneath your line. So yeah, great job. Really great
Thanks.
job.
I like this a lot. I really like the hook. I feel like I think you had a couple lines in there that I really like. And I think once you get more familiar with like you know it off the top of your head and you deliver it like that, I like the musicality in your voice, and I would love to hear it to a beat performed live. But just to see you actually like swag it out with your voice when you know it, I would really enjoy that performance, because I think you're saying a lot in these bars, and it's not just like, oh, I just said a hot bar. You're actually sending a message in these words, and I think that's what takes it up a whole notch.
Thanks.
So thank you.
Give it up more time for Lil Rock.
No, they was straight. It was fair. But they all told me I gotta keep my head up, so that's the only thing I was,
So, on deck, we have PK Joey, but coming up to the mic right now is Mel Love. Give it up for Mel Love.
The title of my poem is going to be called Why Me? Why me? A girl growing up not knowing who her true father is. Why me? A girl who was told she was never mature enough. Why me? A girl that was told she'd never be smart enough to go to another college. Why me? A girl who has a niece who cries when she picks her up. Why me? A girl who gets beat up in school because she's smart and gets good grades. Why me? A girl who hides the pain because she's dealing with a lot of pain and suffering deep inside. Why me? A girl who knew her brother would be killed by a stranger out on the street. Why me? A girl that went to church but never got the message that the preacher was preaching. Why me? A girl who has a mother strung out on drugs. Why me? A girl who was told if she killed herself, no one would care. Why me? A girl who's, why me? A girl who's smart and knows who stands strong and tall and knows she's gonna make it. Why me? A girl that was told she would never make it in life. Why me? And a girl who knows that she's not alone, who always has someone out there who has it worse than her. So I'm not alone, and I know it's someone out there who has it worse than me.
I got personal. Oh, God. Thank you for bringing that to us today and being vulnerable with that
Okay,
piece.
sure.
Y'all got a tough job, judges. People are pouring out their hearts, and I do not want your job. But here we go, Gary. What's your thoughts on,
So I think what is special about you is I like this piece because it's you doing it, if that makes sense. I think there's something about your instrument as an artist that is very compelling, that is very inviting, is very warm, is very welcoming, and very captivating. Of course, as it's been said, this piece is, of course, it was very personal, very real. You touched on some things that are very close to home. But I just think that the main thing that really sells it is you doing it, and I thank you for that. And I would love to see this developed. I would love to see you. I would love to see how this looks on a grander stage. I would love to see you get more out of that. I don't know if that length was intentional, but I think there's so much more there. I think there's more you can mine from this poem. I think there's more you can extend. I think there's other territory you can hit. And thank you for including us in it. Thank you.
Yes, thank you for your vulnerability.
Oh, no, it's okay. No, go. You, that's fine. That's fine.
Yeah, thank you for your vulnerability. Thank you for just sharing a piece of you with us. And as you were saying, why me? I was thinking, why not you? You know, I was thinking just how special you are and just how you have the ability to convey a message that other people wouldn't otherwise be able to convey simply because of who you are. And so thank you for your message. It definitely touched me, and I'm sure it definitely touched others.
Thank you.
I felt the emotion in it, and the switch up of like your energy, and I think that's something so powerful because we didn't know what we were going to get when you started the poem, and you've had like this beautiful smile the entire time you've been here, and such big energy, and then just to feel the fact that you're being genuine and sincere and everything that you're saying, and how your emotion mirrored your words. I think that's something that a lot of artists struggle to do, and you were able to do, and you did it like a switch up seamlessly. So thank you for getting up here and being as genuine and vulnerable as possible with us.
Yes, absolutely. Yes. I want to piggyback off of what Miss Alicia just said, because the whole time you were performing, I just kept thinking about how it's been such a joy to spend the afternoon with you, the morning and the afternoon with you. Like we were talking about, your smile, and you were talking about, everybody loves my smile because of my dimples and the yellow. Well, not that, but like your energy, your aura, you know what I mean? And we it's just been such a joy. And then and then doing your magic tricks, right? It's just been such a wonderful time. And then you come up here and you share this piece, and it's just so genuine, as Miss Alicia said, like so honest and very moving. And so then there's this juxtaposition of that joyfulness that you have, and that energy and that light that you just exude through your, through your entire being. And then you share this very vulnerable poem, and we don't want to see you in pain, we don't want to see you in pain. And then it's also a really well-written poem. Like I love the use of these poetic devices of repetition and parallelism and so forth. Like you really thought about how you wanted to lay this poem out. So it's like the full package. It's the full package. It's really great. Thank you so much. Yeah,
But I just hope it's like positive, because I think it comes from me and I created it, and it's just, I feel strong about it, and I just hope I get picked, hopefully, in the next round.
Oh my God, I do not want to be a judge. These poems are hitting, and they're hitting hard and heavy into the soul. With that being said, we have more poetry, more MCs, and more just thought, creative thinkers in this space. We have PK Joey coming up to the stage, and then on deck, we have Naima, the self-love poet. But for right now, can we give a big round of applause to PK Joey?
So this is called Keep Selling Them. We all gonna die, keep telling them. I can't get high from the stuff you sold me, so I keep reselling them. Wait, why are you telling them that I keep summoning them? I understand now what you meant when you said the devil's here and I summon them. I see him everywhere in the mirror and of the dead eyes of the addicts I sell to. I don't even care if I'm judged. When I die, promise me you'll spread my ashes in hell too. I've seen a man stretch his hands out for a line of coke, put his nose to it, and then snort too. The same man died, looked him in his eyes. I could tell all he ever wanted was to be loved too. Like he loved you. Like he loved you. You don't know how bad I loved you. Nigga, you don't even know how mad I get when I didn't have the money to cop you. Stop you? Crazy that was even a question. I'd pop who ever asked that. This the last pack? This the last pack? Come on, we all got hands. We can all stretch back. Bring a little Xan, I'll give you some back. Oh, and bring a can, I'll pop you in the back. Oh, my bad, that's the addict in me coming back. When I summoned him, he said he'll never leave. Said eventually everybody reappears. Whispered in my ears, something that I fear. We all gonna die, I keep telling him.
All right, let's take it to the judges' table. Michelle.
Yeah, so this is another piece, right? Right, really amazing lyricism, and I just love the construction of this piece, right? Like the rhymes in here were really amazing, and I loved like the repetition coming back to keep telling them, summon them, right, and so forth. And as you went through, and I also loved how at the very beginning of this performance, you had the book, right, and it was almost like, oh yeah, he wrote something during the break, right, and he's about to spit something for us, and then you like close the book, and it's like, oh, he closed it, but now you're just going off of memory, off the top of your dome, right? So I just thought that the performance was, really amazing. I think it was solid. I love this piece, a very meaningful message, and I'm just so grateful that you shared that with us today. Thank you. Mm-hmm.
All right. Alicia.
I like when you actually get into it. Like, I could see the adjustment that you made in yourself and just your presence and being present in it. I really like your hooks. It's like something that keeps playing back in my head too. So I think, I'm not at the mic. I think that you chose a really good places to put them in and placement for it, because it comes back around and it sticks with you. So thank you.
Yeah, I definitely would love to hear that again, man. It was a great piece, man, and I just want to encourage you, tell you to continue to share those stories, man, because people need to hear them. So I appreciate your lyricism, I appreciate your storytelling, and I appreciate the adjustment that you made to try to give us a little bit more. It definitely showed, man. Definitely keep with it, keep growing, man. Awesome job.
Yeah, the common theme I love between both of your pieces is that they're very raw. They're very very honest. And I love your cadence and your flow and the pocket you find as you're performing. And there is a performance quality to, as she said with the book. I like that. I can almost see that even being like a signature. It's because it's a bit disarming at first. We see you with your book. We see you looking at the pages, and then you close it and you start cooking. I like that for you. I love seeing you do that. I think it kind of activates something in the listener. It kind of makes me lean forward and kind of, all right, where's he about to take us now? So again, like I said to you with the last one, I would love to see you develop this, and I like that being a part of your performance aspect. I would love to see you do this on a grander stage once you have everything truly memorized and down. I would love to see you just kind of take us on that journey in that same format, but and kind of how much more you put into it of yourself. But it was great, great performance quality. Thank you.
Give it up one more time for PK Joey.
There's a few parts that I didn't say, I planned to say, but I forgot it. So I kind of just kept going. So as long as they didn't know that, I was good. But.
All right. So everybody still feeling all right?
Yes, sir.
Everybody still feeling nice?
Yes, sir.
Let me get a yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get a oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. So, we have no one else on deck. This is the end of round 2. And I hope y'all are ready. Because it's still going to be a great time. Lovely time. Wonderful time. Give it up for Naima, the self-love poet. Everybody clap.
So I'm gonna say trigger warning because this one is heavy.
Have you ever felt like you couldn't go on? Like everything in your life was just going completely wrong, but you deal with it every day and try to remain strong, just praying you'll find where you actually belong. I've experienced the beauty in people that turned ugly once they saw that they couldn't control me. But they put so much effort into trying to get back their hold on me, showing me just enough love to keep me addicted, while anxiety and depression kept my mind conflicted. I remember being left outside for hours because my so-called friend wouldn't give me a key, or climbing through a broken glass window just to get some form of heat, telling myself it's no big deal as I watch my knees bleed, as I scratch from the bedbug bites that infested that house that was supposed to shelter me. I remember begging a narcissistic perk addict to love me and stay, just for him to abuse me and leave me for another girl anyway. I remember my rock bottom so clear, I pray I never forget. I'm just thankful that I survived because I honestly have no regrets. The things that I went through were meant to build me into the woman that I'm meant to be. So I'm extremely thankful for all those who could have helped but chose to hurt me. They made me face myself and confront the things that I didn't want to see, and taught me that as long as I have God, I have everything that I need. I have been raped. I have been abused. I have been left for dead. I have been on the brink of losing my sanity, but God saved me for my kid. I have been discarded and rejected so much that I didn't want to live, but God knew. He put something inside of me that I needed to give. There is nothing that you go through that you can't get through. Don't allow another person to take your power. All you need is God and you. No, I don't know y'all stories, but I can guarantee you have the strength to survive. And once you make your mind up to choose you, baby, you're going to thrive. I know it's easier to blame God than to realize that he's been waiting on you. I promise he wants to help, but you got to clear the way for him to get through. The fact that we're still here is proof that he has never left you. So it's time to learn who you really are and discover all the things that makes you special. Poem.
Wow. How you feel now?
Feel good.
This is your last poem, second round. You went really
Yes.
personal. How did that feel?
I'm always personal because I feel like poetry is a message that can help and save other people. So I use my testimony as a saving grace.
Well, we're here for the testimony, and the judges are here for you. What do we have to say? Who's starting off with? Marquise?
We are starting off with Alicia.
I wrote down some words. I feel like overall your performance style was powerful, it was strong, and it was purposeful. I think you have a really dope stage presence because you give us eye contact, your gestures are meaningful, and you're commanding every bit of what you're saying. And I think that is really important when performing because I believe you. And I thank you for sharing that with us also because, once again, just like the first poem, this is something that we need to hear and we need to get out and put out. So thank you for giving that to us.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. George.
Yeah, I definitely would agree with that. Another like powerful performance. That powerful word keep coming to mind. Same thing for me, authenticity, and also like spirit led and like how you kind of went about performing it. Just a very powerful like stage presence, and you did great. You let God use you. Amazing job.
Thank you.
Yeah, you delivered that with like a warrior spirit, and I think it was amazing. Unfortunately, I have constipated tear ducts, or else I probably would have cried. I don't mean that in a macho way. It's just very hard for me to cry. I don't know why. I'm gonna get it looked at by a doctor. But no, everything you said really moved. Everything you said moved me though, and I think you have such command, and I think you draw eyes in the best way with how you deliver your message and how you paint your pictures, and never stop. It was amazing. Thank you.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
And Michelle?
Yeah, I mean, I feel the same way as my fellow judges, just very powerful performance. I think that for me, what I'm really impressed with is the awareness that you have of your audience and how it sounds like you're talking having a conversation with us. Like you're talking to us like, you know, we're like a really close friend of yours and you're just like sharing, right? We're having this like heart to heart and you're talking about your experience and then telling us that you can find that inner strength too. Like I've been through this and this and this and this and I was able to get through it through my strength and my faith and finding my personal power, and don't let them take that power away from you, right? And so, and that's what it felt like to me. And I think that is amazing. That's an amazing way for you to deliver this poem. So thank you so much for that.
That's exactly how I want to
I started spoken word when I was in an abusive relationship, and it became my voice when I didn't have one. And performing it took a life of its own and granted me some opportunities I never would have expected, that I'm so thankful for. If it wasn't for spoken word, I don't know where I would be.
All right, give it up one more time for all the poets that touched stage today. All did an amazing job. Thank you for showing up today, for showing out in both these rounds, and we are greatly appreciative of not only y'all participation, but y'all writing abilities and just in sharing yourselves with us today.
Are we ready, judges? Are we ready? Or still time? All right, so Marquise, if you can bring up the nice slip of paper. I can give Marquise a round of applause. Our judges for doing their thing.
So, our top four of the competition today, we have, please give it up for Mel Love. Woo! Mel Love! Come on up here, Mel. All right, come on, yeah.
Come on, we're gonna make it big. We got room. The camera people, we're gonna put you a little work to the work because we're gonna bring people up. All right, cool.
We have PK Joey, come on up.
Hey, Joey! Oh, he brings the book up too. He's like, I took notes.
It's all right.
He decided not to bring the book up. Well, we still got Joey.
We have Naima, the self-love poet.
Woo!
And last but not least, we have Lil Rock.
Woo!
So, please.
Come on this side so we can get you in the camera. Yeah, we can't be big.
Are we all in? Do we need to bring over people?
We
gotta mush in like we're a happy family.
With TV magic.
All right.
Here you go.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So, thank y'all again for tuning in, for being here with us, for participating in this episode of Drop the Mic Season 7.
Season 7. We're on tour. Drop the Mic is on tour. We're hitting up every community college to show you what community can bring to you, from the facilities, from the staff, from the talent, from the poets, the MCs, and creative thinkers. We want you to join in every broadcast and tune in, because not only will you see these faces again, but many other talents next time on Drop the Mic. Thank you so much, and we love y'all.